Who do you think had the bad day in the association?
Well, a lot of people are rolling their eyes at the Memphis Grizzlies right now because the Grizzlies sat Tyreke Evans out of playing for like 10 days, didn't make a deal for him, and then now almost have to keep him. Tyreke Evans should probably ask for a buyout because the Grizzlies can't pay him anymore. There's no advantage to him staying with the Grizzlies. Why wouldn't he want to go play for a competitive team? But the Grizzlies probably shouldn't let him go now because there's going to be egg on their face because they didn't trade for him. And how can you not make a deal and then release him? The Grizzlies did not take advantage of their situation yesterday.
Have-nots having less.
I know that Boston wanted Tyreke, right? I mean, there's a couple teams.
Philadelphia and Boston were right there.
What do you think? Am I jumping the gun and ask about Joe Johnson?
No, do it.
Where do we think he's going to wind up? Where's the best place for him to wind up?
Well, I can tell you the word on the
Cleveland.
street. The word on the street is the Houston Rockets. That's lined up.
Oh,
now,
wow.
it doesn't mean that it'll finish.
Look at Tracy's face.
Oh,
That's the word on the street.
that's a perfect fit. Perfect fit. All he has to do is just stand out.
And just because the Rockets didn't make a trade didn't mean that they were done adding to their roster.
What about the floating of Kendrick Perkins coming back to that Cleveland locker room?
Well, Kendrick Perkins retracted his tweet and is not quite back yet. The Cavs want to see what happens to these roster spots. I think eventually he will be, but he announced he was coming back, and then he retracted his own report, which is never fun to do. I've had to do it a few times in my life.
But, well, Ben, you've been around Perk. He's such a locker room guy, and if the Cavs say their locker room has been a problem the last 4 or 5 months, maybe.
It was it might have been the biggest of all those problems because it directly relates to the amount of energy and excitement. We keep using those E words. And whatever they can do to augment that, what does it cost them?
Right.
If it costs relatively little, it's something you probably seriously consider.
Right. Again, if they need the spot for someone who might actually play, that's a different story. But can't hurt. Everyone loves Perk. Everyone loves Perk.